Hello, my name is Michael O'Connor, and for my 15112 turn project, I created the game Risk. So here's a nice start screen, so let's start the game. So on this first screen, it prompts us to input the number of players and the type of each player, human or computer. So let's say we have 2 human players and a computer player. The other 2 will be none. So here it brings up the game board. Each player is randomly assigned countries, and then men are randomly distributed among those countries. Down here we have our continent bonus key, so this is the number of bonus men you get for controlling a continent. This bar right here represents the percentage of countries that each player controls. Up here in the top corner we have press H for help or R to restart. So if we press H, it brings us to this nice help screen that describes the objectives of the game. It also says the bonuses that you get for the cards. So let's go back to the game. So up in the top center, it tells us about the state of the game. So it's saying it's player 1's turn, they're in their resupply phase, and the number of men they have to resupply with is 4. So by clicking on a country that player 1 controls, player 1 can add men to that country from their resupply number. When that resupply number reaches 0, we'll move on to the attack phase. So it's prompting us to choose an attacking country. So let's attack from here, and then choose a country to attack. So let's say we want to attack here. So over here on this sidebar, there's a couple of different buttons that give us different options. Finished attacking will bring us into our reinforcement phase. Cancel attack will allow us to choose a new country to attack from. And attack new country will allow us to choose a new country to attack. These buttons down here are for the dice rolls. So we can choose whether we want to roll 1, 2, or 3 die, or we can just roll until we only have 3 men left. So let's say we want to roll 3 die. So up here it displays the results of the dice roll, with these top die being the attacker's die and the bottom die being the defender's die. And it compares the die and shows that the attacker just lost 2 men. So let's keep rolling, and the attacker keeps losing men. Okay, so the attacker lost that attack, so now we're being prompted to choose a country to attack from. So let's say here, and we want to attack here. Let's roll some more die. Okay, so here the attacker won the battle. So as you can see, this country changed color to show that it's now controlled by a different player. Up here, we were rewarded a risk card for winning a battle, but we don't know what the card is until our next turn. And it's prompting us number of men to leave behind, so we can choose how many men we want to move into the new country that we're now controlling. This scroll bar is also controllable by up and down keys. So let's hit OK. Now let's just say we're finished attacking for now. So for the reinforcement phase, you can just move men between countries. So let's say I want to move men from here to here. And then again, there's another scroll bar to decide how many men you want to move. And then men will move from one country to another. So now we're in player 2's turn. It's player 2's resupply phase, and they have 4 men. So let's just use the cheat here and get them some extra men. So if you have a large number of resupply men, it can be hard to just continuously click in your country. So this option allows one mouse click to act as 5, and it lets the resupply phase go a lot quicker. Also, when attacking, if you have this many men, it's also nice to use this all option, so that it continues to roll die until there's an outcome of the battle. And here we won the battle, so now we can move men. We'll just continue doing that. The enter key also allows you to roll all die and answer OK for any button. So here's just a quick demonstration of the computer AI working. So if we put on all computer players, I sped up the timer fired to show them attacking. As you can see, they're trying to attack countries. Green is going for Europe, yellow is trying to take North America, orange and teal are fighting for Australia. Also, as you can see, the percentage bars shifting, showing which players are getting a lot of countries and which players are losing. And you can also see the number of cards is currently working as well, displaying the number of cards that each player has.